we're going to talk about full bag trends today because I've been seeing so many cute bag styles come out more recently as, you know, all the summer styles are leaving us. So I wanted to talk you through some of the bag trends that I've been loving. And the first bag trend that I wasn't actually sure about initially is the East is West bag trend. You know, the super long bags that kind of go this way. Now, the first time I started seeing this style of bag was Dior released their Lady Dior in this kind of length bag, and I was kind of like, that might be cute. I saw Cassie bought one and she showed us, and I was like, that might actually be cute. A Lady Dior is actually on my wish list. I think I'm sure about the colour, but not sure about the size. And then when I saw this style, I was like, actually, it is a bit of a fun play on the classic style of bag. And then I've been seeing the Bottega Veneta bag that's, you know, this long length. It kind of says like letterbox envelope-y styling bag. And I love that bag. I really, really, really love that bag. And more recently, I've been seeing this style, but in, you know, like deep colours, like dark wines or deep, deep browns or deep khakis. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. When the bags are shaped in a long way like this, but are quite serious with some suiting and this bag together, if I can find a picture, I'll show you. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. I really, really like this bag trend, especially for fall and winter, and especially worn with a serious outfit. So the next bag trend that I have been enjoying is the super large shoulder bags. Now, I know we went through a season where it was all about, you know, the really small bags, the super mini bags, the micro bags, the very, very, very small bags that almost look like charms, like you can't put anything in them. They're pretty much useless, but they're very cute. I feel like those kind of really, really small bags represented a point in time. I think we're definitely cooling down on that, and we are seeing more very, very, very big bags. Even for spring summer, there was that very, very, very popular and very beautiful, but also very, very expensive YSL raffia bag that, you know, was everywhere. I saw it in store. It is very, very, very beautiful. Very, very nice bag. But we're seeing this kind of large bag trend fall into fall or fall into the cooler seasons. And recently I went shopping in Vista Village and I tried the large Bottega bag that I'll show you guys that fits over the shoulder. Beautiful. I was in love, guys. I feel like overall these bags look kind of underwhelming. They kind of remind me of, you know, you're going to school and you just need a bag that can fit everything. It can fit your work stuff, your computer, your books, an extra pair of shoes, you know, a bag that you can just throw everything in. You don't really care what it looks like. It's just a bag, right? It kind of gives that to me anyway. But when I tried on this Bottega bag, guys, it spoke to me. I'm in love with this bag. I'm in love with this slouchy, large shoulder bag style. Of all of the bag trends, I think it's one of the easiest to wear, the most comfortable. You don't really need to think about it. I feel like maybe you could always put in like a bag divider, because I definitely think that you can lose most things in a bag that's this big. But I'm actually quite happy to see it. Actually, I did pick up the Marc Jacobs tote, and I know it's a different style of bag, you know, it's not as slouchy, it's more square in shape, although you do wear it on your shoulder. And I have gotten so much use out of this bag that this Bottega bag that in the beginning, I was a bit like, why would I spend so much money on a bag that looks so normal? It just looks like a normal bag, right? Why would I spend so much money on a bag like that? But actually, I'm starting to think that that might be a good place to spend the money, right? On a bag that you know you're going to get loads of use out of, a bag that's versatile, a bag that's wearable, a bag that's comfortable. And basically, I've speeched myself into putting that Bottega bag on my wish list. So I am enjoying this bag trend. The next bag trend that's going to be popular for this season is the cargo styled bags. I don't think this is the first season this trend has been popular, because Fendi, I think it was last year, maybe I'm mistaken, but let me know down in the comments. But they released the peekaboo with pockets on the outside. I think that this is definitely a trend that has been coming and has definitely arrived for this year. I don't know. This style does really read 90s to me, and I think of all of the bag trends aside from one other, I think that this trend is the most trendiest. So I think it is probably one of the trends that you may not be able to easily rewear or refer back to for a few years. As easy as maybe the slouchy large shoulder bag, because you're always going to kind of need like a large shoulder bag, right? But bags with pockets on the outside, not so much. So for this particular trend, I probably wouldn't spend tons of money. I quite like this kind of style when the bag isn't too big and is maybe, you know, just small enough to fit under your arm and maybe a bit rectangular, a bit long, and has pockets all around it. I think it looks pretty cute. Maybe in a nylon to kind of super give 90s. I think it looks quite nice. So I think if you are trying to be quite playful this season, I think this is definitely a good bag style to try, at least. The next bag trend that we're seeing loads of are burgundy bags, red bags. So if you guys have been following the trends from spring and summer, then red was very popular, but more of an apple red, more of a lighter, brighter red was popular then. But as we move into fall, we're definitely seeing more burgundy, more winey, rich colours, and we're definitely seeing that translate into bags. Now, usually, I would say that coloured bags aren't super easy to wear and not look aged over time. So, for example, if you bought a pink nylon shoulder bag that maybe had some embellishments on it, it's always going to give 90s, right? There's no way that I'm going to be able to wear that in like maybe 2030 and not give 90s. It's always going to give 90s, right? But I think that burgundy is definitely a colour, at least for as long as I've been alive, that I have been seeing for quite a few fall and winters. There was a time, definitely like early mid 2010s ish, where this colour was super popular. And so I'm saying all of this to say that if you want to invest in a bag in this colour, I don't think it would be a waste of money. I definitely think that you could wear this kind of deep red bag over the next few years and get your cost per wear out of it. Although it's trendy, it definitely gives like fall and winter. I think what might age this bag is what material you get it in. So if I wanted to spend loads and loads of money on a bag in this colour, I would just go for leather in a classic, maybe top handle style or small shoulder style. Right? I know I'm going to get my wear out of it. If I wanted to maybe be a bit more trendy or give it a bit of zhuzh for right now, then I'd probably go for maybe like a patent or some kind of texture, right? But I love this colour. I've always loved this colour, and I love to see it in handbags. I love to see it in accessories, and I definitely think it's a way to kind of make your outfit look a bit more trendy, and I definitely think it's one that if you wanted to, you could spend a bit more money on. So the next trend that I have been enjoying are textured bags, and I think it's not uncommon to see, you know, fur bags or textured bags in fall and winter. But for this year, the trend definitely leans more towards, you know, like plushy bags. So bags that have fur, but it's not long fur, it's like short, furry, cozy-ish bags. I actually bought a bag from Topshop. At this point, I think it's probably like 5 years ago, a really long time ago, that I haven't got tons of wear out of. So I'm super happy to see this trend because I might be able to pull out that bag and finally wear it a bit more. I think that this is a style that you can be a bit more playful with, and I think textured bags are also a really fun way to add a bit of dimension if you were trying to pull off like a monochromatic look. So if you were maybe trying to do something like an all burgundy look, so you've got the burgundy top maybe and a burgundy pair of trousers, and you want to do a burgundy bag, instead of just doing like a plain burgundy bag, you could always do like a furry burgundy bag, right? And it would look just really cute, very thoughtful and expensive, and I love that. So I'm very happy to see this kind of plushy furry bag trend, and I think this particular trend we're going to see everywhere because fur is just a natural go-to for the cooler seasons, and so I think it's definitely a good time to shop. The next trend that I think has been trendy for a while at this point are bag charms. I feel like this trend has been pretty consistently present. So I would say probably maybe for the last 4 or 5 seasons, we've been seeing bags on bags. So, you know, we've been through the time where the super mini bags were really popular. But I found that during that time, those bags were popular on their own. So you'd find people were wearing those bags on their own, maybe like a small little Fendi bag or a small little Jacquemus bag, and you wear it crossbody, right? But I think we've moved a bit away from that and more towards wearing the large slouchy bag and then adding on a smaller bag as a charm that maybe you can add maybe a few coins or your cards or something like that, and it kind of hangs on the side. Probably don't want to put your cards in. Probably don't want to put anything expensive. Maybe lipstick, right? And you put that in and then you hang it from the side. I've seen Fendi do this quite a lot, and Louis Vuitton actually have been doing this quite a lot, and Coach. I have noticed that Coach have quite a few really small bags, almost impractically small bags that work really well as bag charms. So if you wanted to be a bit more playful, if you did want to maybe buy the large jumbo style shoulder bag, you can make it very much fall 2024 by adding a smaller version of the bag on the side or a smaller bag charm on the side. Of course, places like Hermes have been doing bag charms and, you know, bags, accessories for a while. So I don't think it's a new trend, but it is one that is quite popular for this year. So guys, I love a bag. I love shopping bags. Bags are one of my loves, so I'm really excited to shop the new trends for this fall. Do you have any favorites? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.